Continuing on a monthly adventure in China, we've made it to the province of Hunan in the city of Zhangjiajie. And in case if you missed our last episode, we actually visited famous Avatar Mountains where the floating mountains in the film Avatar was inspired. And in this episode, we've moved to the other side of the city to explore China's Tianmen Mountain with the famous glass bridge that we've always been dreaming to come here. Except we also came on an extremely rainy day that turned our plans completely upside down. Good morning, guys. And welcome to day 3 in Zhangjiajie. We're just having breakfast, getting ready. So for breakfast, we have some cherry tomato we bought from supermarket yesterday at the entrance. We haven't been eating proper breakfast. This is also our breakfast. Choco pie, Chinese version. So funny because the boss lady downstairs actually called me and said, "Hey Justin, could you come down for a little bit?" Because she only speaks Chinese, right? And apparently there are two other Russian dudes down there, but they couldn't really communicate with one another. And then I realized many of the foreigners here actually get confused because they thought the Tianmen Mountain is actually in this region where Zhangjiajie National Park is. But actually, if you want to go to Tianmen Mountain, where the glass bridge is, you actually need to stay at the city center. And that's why today we're actually going to travel to the city center. So I'm just really curious how the city is going to look like compared to a normal city in like Shenzhen or maybe in other cities. Is it going to be a mountainous city? Or is it going to be an ancient city? Yeah, don't know. We'll see. Guys, we've arrived at our hotel in the main city of Zhangjiajie. As I just said, it was a 30-minute drive from the national park to here. And we're checking out our hotel. And this hotel, I'm not going to tell you the price yet. I'll let you guess for a while. But let me give you guys a room tour. So first of all, the window here. Literally, there's so many cable car passing just now. I think I can never get bored of this. It's so interesting. First time in my hotel room can see cable car.
Yeah, me too.
And let me show you the rest of the room. So this is actually our room. We've got 2 spacious beds right here. And the area is actually very spacious. I feel like if another country, this kind of room would be like $100 or $200. Oh shoot, I'm spoiling the price already. But anyway, moving on to the next space. Excuse the mess, we just arrived here. And this is kind of like the sink and yeah, I guess this is the bathroom space maybe. And this is actually the shower and the toilet. So yeah, guess how much it is? 3, 2, 1. $20. This all toy costs $20.
$20, everything for us. Woo!
I do feel like in China, everything is so affordable. Hotel prices, you can get really crazy deals. Like $20, you get a room like this. And I think what confusing just then when we arrived, we tried to find a hotel, but because here in China, it's very popular that many hotels could be in the same building. Perhaps because rent is expensive, they just rent one floor of the building. So that's why I just then, it took us a while, but maybe like 15 floors, just then 14 hotels. So it was pretty crazy.
So we decided to don't go far away and just order delivery, and they have a lot of food options here finally.
Because like yesterday and the day before, we were traveling so much, we were so tired. And oh my goodness, I found a huge discovery. Yes. There's so many diverse food here in Zhangjiajie. And starting this, oh my god, Hong Kong barbecue pork. Woohoo! And also they have got something eating frog. This is the sushi. What?
Oh?
So cheap.
Oh?
Peking duck, whole duck, 2 to 3, 75 yuan.
It's the most delicious dish in China. If you come to China, you should try Peking duck. It's just my love.
Whole duck, 75 yuan.
Peking duck.
Shall we?
Yes.
I think we should.
Yes.
Wow. This is like 3 people's portion, it says.
Peking duck, Peking duck, Peking duck, Peking duck. So fast, so efficient.
I love the delivery in China. They deliver right into your room.
Yes, it's only 30 minutes and 83 yuan we paid for whole Peking duck. Wow, they actually put a lot.
They are so generous.
Ta-da.
Whoa. I'm so hungry. I've been waiting for this moment. Alina's been waiting for this moment since last year.
Wow, so nice.
Shall
I
we?
love Chinese delivery.
Shall we? Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 3 already. Anyway, we are starting today with breakfast just right downstairs of our building. We're getting some xiaolongbao. This looks a bit different to our usual xiaolongbao because usually it's like pointy tip, right? So I'm very curious because it's already made. Because we're in a whole different region, that's why I need to hold a different map as well. And the lady at the hotel reception was so nice. He helped me map out the whole map here. And because we're right next to the cable car station, we're gonna go here after breakfast. Alina is totally ready for a day of adventure today.
Ready.
Alright, we've arrived at cable car station entrance, and I just want to quickly tell you what's the difference between A line and B line and C line. So today we're taking the A line, which is 90% of the people takes A line because apparently it's more convenient, there's more scenic attractions around. But whereas B line and C line, you can see not a lot of people lining up. But actually there's no one lining up. So yeah, that's why we go with the flow, A line. Bit more information about the route as we're waiting in line. We chose route A because it lets us take the cable car directly to the mountain top, unlike the other routes where you have to climb 999 steps from another entrance first.
This is like unlimited line. After we stay in that line and scan our passport, now we have one more line to cable car.
But as you can see, there's a long line, so we end up waiting for over an hour just to take the cable car. We have made it to the top, and I don't know what's our luck in China, but today is a completely foggy day. Just on the way to cable car, at first it was great, but then towards the end we just couldn't see nothing at all.
Yeah, imagine we came to Glass Bridge and today view will be just white.
Anyway, the weather up here is a lot colder. Currently it's around 15 to 20 degrees with humidity 89% according to this board right here. Now this is the weather that we need to be prepared for today. So foggy. There's a bit of light rain. I don't even know if it's rain or not. It's just like humid. It's really humid here.
Yeah, lucky our jacket is enough warm, so
Yeah.
we won't be cold today.
This is actually perfect. Not gonna lie, I really appreciate this weather though. It's like this cool mist splashing on our face, and it's kind of refreshing in a way.
Wow, so pretty! Yeah.
It's very cinematic, if there is no one.
It reminds me to our video in the past in Vietnam, Tianmen Mountain. So if you didn't watch after this video, you can watch it. And it was super cinematic and super beautiful. But after that, clouds is go away and become sunny. So hopefully today will be the same.
Even though we might not see the dramatic landscape from the top, the mysterious moody atmosphere here is just as beautiful. The fog's low visibility kind of highlights the plants, the trees and nature, which are things that we don't always pay attention to every day, and it makes me appreciate just being in this moment up here in the mountains even more. On this very narrow road, because this is the A line, which is what most people do, there are lots of these kind of really sharp rocks.
I'm not gonna lie, I love like this weather more than sunny day because it's just cool and you have a lot of energy to film, to watch, to view everything. Ooh.
And also the mist, it gives this really moody vibe. Wow, so beautiful. I think normal people on a moody day like this are like, oh no, wasted our 278 yuan ticket.
Yeah, we just
Finally, yes. Now guys, this is a reality of traveling in China. It's gonna look something like this every attraction you go, just to be prepared.
We're staying already around 5 minutes and it's not end.
Okay, we finally found a moment to get in the cave without anyone else, and once you're in the cave, immediately the fog just felt like it dispersed, just because there's all these like fog light on the side as well. But wow, this is beautiful. It's like I'm in a mining cave all of a sudden. I just want to say we're absolutely in love with these vesti jackets just because it's inside, it's so warm, and also it's waterproof. And when you see all these people walking past, right, their rain jacket, obviously it's waterproof, but the thing is it doesn't keep them warm. Whereas this inside, the material is just so nice. Yeah.
I feel like some teddy bear hugging me.
I think this is my favorite jacket so far. Honestly, it's so warm. I love it. Guys, we made a huge mistake just then. Just now we started the trip with this way, which is supposed to be the west side, according to this map, right? But it turns out this map, usually when Western Center, it's like this, and then this should be the east side, this should be the west side, right? But then for some reason, this map is actually flipped. If I read closely, this is actually the west side, and this is the east side for them. So that's why we went the wrong way just now. I think here is supposed to be very beautiful on a normal sunny day. Oh well. So ticket for the glass bridge actually costs 5 yuan per person, and these are shoe cover. It's for free. No? Oh, 不用穿. Oh. So turns out you don't need to wear shoe cover on a rainy day. Because anyway, it's probably dirty, I was thinking. The whole point on a sunny day is wear it so that the glass bridge can be clear, right? Oh, I see the glass bridge, baby. I'm actually really concerned. There are so many people today, but there doesn't seem to be a way to regulate how many people are on this bridge. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, this looks really scary.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it is so scary to look down. Remember Squid Game when someone just jumped onto the glass bridge and then just fell down? Oh my, let's not talk about this when we're here. Whoa, whoa. Why? Come on, man. Each glass can make, I don't know how many people can stand on one glass without breaking it. It feels like everyone is so rushed here. It's like they can't wait to get off this bridge. Yes, drama queen. Yes.
I saw this so many videos on internet. I thought to see that today, but I didn't.
Most people here are pretty brave.
Yeah, they just like, okay, whatever. No, I mean, I don't scare too, baby, because...
Oh, she brought a poodle.
I want to travel with poodle too.
They're scared too, it's like... Oh. Yeah, this is not for the faint-hearted. See, some people could be very scared as well because we're really high up here.
She really stepped on this side.
Yeah. The little kid there is so scared. It's like, why we don't go down cable car? Once we got off that glass bridge, a few steps away, we actually came across this tiny booth that was selling these red ribbons that were tied everywhere on branches and trees. So it turns out Chinese people actually believe that if you write your wishes on these red ribbons, it will come true. Whether it's related to academic, health, fortune, maybe family, so we also wrote down some of our wishes. We now decided to tie it up in this branch so that everyone can see.
Yes, we'll write 1 million subscribers soon. So don't forget to subscribe. And also some other wishes like love, strong love, and more sponsorships.
As we tied our wishes along with thousands of others, I don't know, maybe because it's the fog, but it makes this place full of spiritual energy. We continue our walk on what they call the Ghost Valley Trail, which is basically a long path along a cliffside, and to be honest, the name is quite fitting in this mysterious weather. I think what would have been a panoramic view on a sunny day, but unfortunately we didn't see much because of the fog. But anyway, it was a very peaceful, nice walk that we genuinely enjoyed it so much. Then we also passed through this beautiful forest with fogs rolling in from every direction. It was so magical. But then suddenly we heard a whispering from somewhere else. So spicy.
That's spicy?
Tasty. So spicy.
Few minutes later. Wow, you like to put lipstick on your lips. Yo, this chicken is torture.
I paid for it. Basically what happened just now is that we trusted some Chinese people who say, oh, this chicken is so delicious. They told us. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. And after I got it, first of all, it's not chicken, it's duck. Secondly, it's like burning fire.
You're like a dragon now. Never trust Chinese people. They eat so spicy food. We're not used to this.
Motion sickness. After we crossed the suspension bridge, we actually came across this Buddhist temple with traditional Chinese architecture design with all these beautiful carvings and statues. Apparently this place is over 500 years old. It was really beautiful in this mysterious misty weather to just walk around and just feel this mysterious atmosphere. And the place itself looks extra cinematic when the fog rolling in. It's like we're in a fairy tale or like we're transported into a different world straight out of a movie. We finished all the attractions at the top of the mountain. We actually bought cable car tickets. So this is actually a ticket, not a postcard, but it looks like a postcard at the back, which you can be reused, I'm assuming. And it's 25 yuan for one way for one person. And now we're actually gonna head to one of the most iconic attractions here in this mountain, which is the cave, Tianmen Cave. So we're gonna head over with cable car.
This thing will be open. Oh my god. I'm so scary.
Cool.
I'm so scared of this thing.
You know, these are actually like ski lifts, you know, in the mountains when it's ski lifts. It's open. And is there even seat belt or anything? Oh yeah, there is. Like a roller coaster kind of mount. So it looks like there's a designated stand zone. So you match it like this. And then we wait.
I'm so scared.
It's normal ski lift, right?
Oh, it's so wet.
Wow!
So wet. Wow.
Wow, this is really cool. I'm sure the view. Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Into the unknown we go. Now this is really cool.
I'm so scary.
I like this kind of thing that I didn't expect doing in China. Yeah, we're just hanging in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of fog.
I'm sure if not fog here will be so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
What a shame.
what a shame, really.
Today has been our unlucky day.
And unfortunately, this is our last day in this city, so we cannot extend or come to another day.
We decided to get this photo. Wow, I just quickly color graded within 5 seconds, like I'm using a preset. Oh, look. Oh,
Professional.
oh. So many things going on. Oh my goodness, that was so quick. We decided to buy this photograph for something to remember. Actually looks really good.
Yeah.
We posed for this.
Yeah, especially we saw camera, we're like, okay, let's do something cool. Thank you.
谢谢. Alright guys, we've made it to our last stop here and we're gonna go to this escalator through the mountain to where the famous cave is. Apparently this actually passes through the whole mountain and leads directly to the entrance of that cave. So we're gonna check it out now. I can't see how this can be different to any type of escalator, but we'll see.
Looks like a subway.
Oh, this reminds me of Moscow subway. It's like a long way down. It takes forever to get down.
In Moscow, actually longer.
Yeah, in Moscow it's like 2 minutes of escalator, even 5 minutes. which we will be going to very soon in Russia. So next month we'll actually begin our whole month adventure in Russia, so stay tuned for it. We'll take the Trans-Siberian Railway train line all the way across Russia, so it's gonna be a really interesting series.
Don't forget to subscribe now so don't miss out our Russian series.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting.
Yes.
And then from there onwards, it's just escalators after escalators and then after escalators, which feels like we were there forever. Finally.
No, finally.
Another one. Why so many?
Oh my God,
That's like 5 sets of escalator.
we're already around 10 minutes here.
But along the escalators on both sides, they actually put a lot of extreme sports posters that were held at this mountain in the past, including wingsuit diving through the Tianmen Cave. The sky really hasn't changed much, and this is actually the cave, and even at the top of the cave we can't see the cave.
We'll put photo here how cave looks like in a normal day, because originally our plan is to go down here until the end and see full cave, how beautiful it is, but we even cannot see from here. Expectation versus reality.
Alright guys, we've made our way down. It was really tough just now because the stairs are literally half my shoe size, and going down that really steep and also slippery ground, it was so tough. But just then we actually hiked down 999 stairs, according to what I searched just then. It's actually called the Stairway to Heaven. So that's why it's like so cinematic everywhere. But anyway, I think this is going to be really the end of the episode, but I just want to give a big thank you to Bessie again, because these jackets and shoes have been keeping us dry and warm the entire time. It really makes a big difference. Bye bye.